see some put the fingers out, which if you can see a difference, put your hand, right behind your thumb, and that part of the bow is supposed to go between the
Yeah, and
finger,
your lifeline there,
between the
yeah.
index and finger, right in the lifeline. So put it up there in the pad between your thumb and finger, and do different things with your hand. And no matter where you're at, there's going to be a point you're putting tension on it. Can you consistently put that tension? Just change
Yeah.
your, just move, just your fingers out. Move the fingertip maybe just a quarter of an inch. You'll feel the tension change in your hand.
Yeah.
So you need to
Yeah.
go where there's no tension in the hand and push the heel part of your hand. And
Yeah.
all those things that now I've got that perfect position in the hand. And then I come up and I lean slightly forward. I don't up, raise your arm up and pull down.
Hmm.
That's hard because you're using weak muscle trying to draw. You don't
Hmm.
draw and bring it up. You don't draw it across your chest and raise it up. You put it to the target up there and then lean a little bit forward. And as you draw back, you're standing up straight. What I've seen a lot of them do
Hmm.
is they'll stand up straight. Next thing you know, they're leaning back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just everything consistent. And then do I exhale when I'm drawing? So draw, exhale, and then draw back,
Yeah.
breathe in and out. And as I'm breathing out, I'm almost all the way out. That's where I kind of hold and then start the release process. And, I was always taught within 3 to 5 seconds that bow don't go off, you need to let down, start over
Hmm.
because you
Yeah.
didn't put enough tension on the release or something.
Right, right. Yeah. That was one of the things, same for me, is like started focusing on my breathing. So when I'll come to full draw, I'll exhale. And when I exhale, I find it just allows everything to settle, allows both my shoulders to settle nice. I find my anchor, I breathe in, and then now my pin is going on my target. And then I'm slowly just timing my breathing out. And then when I want to release, that's when I'm releasing. And that was one of the things why I felt like going back to like a more static style shooter. Not to mention too, I found the same thing, you're talking about with your grip hand. I was finding that because I had broken these bones in my hand a few times. I shoot a two finger, so I basically shoot an insatiable three, and I cut the last finger off. But I found when I was rolling it, rotating it, I was sometimes applying more pressure on one finger than the other one, and then pulling it into my thumb to activate the release. And that just wasn't consistent for me. So now I just hold it, allow my fingers to have the same amount of tension, which, through reps and to find that same amount of tension